Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the fourth kit from the Roundtable Knights. This is the Iron Sickle or the Iron Sickle from SNAA. So let's get started. So here is the kit. The box looks really premium. This is your typical SNAA box that opens inside. So as for the box art, here is the front, the sides, and the back, which here's some poses and its inner frame. So let's open this and see what's inside. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull this thing off. And so the kit consisted of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of runners, a water slide decal sheet, and its instruction manual, which is booklet type, same as before the giant axe, and it's similar to RG's manual, which is also booklet type. So let's check the runners. So here are the runners. It consisted of 15 runners, and I'm gonna show you what they look like. Here is runner A, runner B, runner C1, runner C2, runner D, 2 of them, runner E, runner F, runner G1, G2, runner H, runner I, runner J, and 2 runner Ks. And again, here's the water slide decals. We're back with you after after finishing building the kit. So here is the kit fully finished, and all I can say is that it is a similar body to my previous review, the giant axe, with its short arms and its really long legs, and with the same amount of details, which is really impressive. And the quality of the plastic is really good. There are some shiny parts, or there are some that are not. The two-tone white is really well implemented, and I also added the water slide decals to this kit. And there are so many panel lining opportunities for this kit. If you decide to add it, definitely help in popping off the details. But before I proceed to the good things, I'm just gonna talk about the things that slightly annoyed me. First of all, the side skirt. If you move it too far, it will pop off. I think this is really a design flaw, which they fixed in the giant axe. So it's not that big of a deal for me. It's kind of annoying, but yeah. And then also this part right here, at the arm, maybe if you decide you just glue this, because sometimes they pop off, they separate sometimes. And this part right here, this gray part in the torso, if you move it way too you move it too much, they sometimes separate also. So maybe it's better to glue them together. And overall, yeah, those are just my only concern. And also there are so many sharp parts in this kit, especially with its weapons. Other than that, it is a relatively simple build. It is their signature really easy inner frame, really easy inner frame, and also the complexity is compared. I could compare it to a modern high grade as in their difficulty, and yeah, the result is really impressive. Even though it is not that difficult, it is really detailed. And as for the design, it is slightly bulky than I have here. Yeah, you can compare that it is kind of bulky, and I can see the improvements and the product. And so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say to the kit. It is definitely look really royal in my opinion. I don't know if that is a word. It's really a knight designed to be a knight that specialized in really he's designed to be a knight that runs really fast with its booster, it is in its backpack and its legs. Yeah, I'm really fan of that. I just love white white colored mechas, so maybe it's just a bias for me. So, and also the backpack is actually the same as the giant axis, this hole right here, which is also compatible with the backpack for giant axe. I actually tried it a while ago, and it actually fit, and I'm gonna try this now. Yeah, no problem at all. So which means the series, in this series, they have a compatible backpack, which is really nice for its collection. It's really nice to collect because you can still customize them because they have compatible backpack in my opinion. So yeah, let's proceed to its articulation. So let's start with the head. The head is in a ball joint. It is a simple ball joint. It can move like this for the front and this for the back. The arm, it can rotate, can move this far at the back and this for the this far in the front and this far at the back. This part in the armor can move as well as this part, but only a little bit. The arms can move this far, and a rotation at the arm, a double jointed elbow, ball jointed wrist, and as for the torso, it can move, but it might clash in this yellow part right here, and can do some really good ab crunch like this and like this at the back a little bit. And then let's proceed to the skirts. The back skirt can move. This part can move a little bit, but can be moved like this to move out of the way for the leg articulation. This can move, but if you move it too far, especially at a upper motion, this usually fall off, so be careful with that. And let's proceed to the legs. It can drop down like this, can move up and down, rotation at the thigh, double jointed knee. Before I forgot, it can move up this far. If you move the side skirt and move this far at the back, it might clash because of the the back skirt, and it's way too tight, but it can do a full split like this. It is really tight, it is ratchety. And next, let's get back. It had a double jointed knee, but it might clash in this part, so it became a little bit limited. And the ankle guard can move, and it had a really good pivot at the front, and the same as the heels, and can do a tiptoe like this. So let's proceed to its weapons and accessories. So here's everything included inside the kit. Let's start with the hands. Here is your typical holding hands used for holding its weapons. It had both of them, left and right. This is the slightly close hands. Here is a pair of open hands, pair of pointing hands, pair of rock and roll hands, and this kit comes with a stand. And next is the shield. This really tiny shield can be equipped just by putting this in this hole right there. It's your typical shield, just like that. Pretty simple. Next is the backpack, which simply just gonna fit in here like this. And before I proceed, I'm just gonna try if the backpack of the giant axe would fit in this kit. Let's see if it would. I think I need to move this part like this. So it really did. It is compatible with the backpack of the giant axe. So I think all of the backpack available all the backpack in this series are compatible to each other, which is really great for customization, in my opinion. So after that, I'm just gonna put it back like this. And then for the weapons, this is a melee focus kit, same as the giant axe. Here is its double scythe, tiny scythe, which can be also stored at the back. Simply just gonna collapse this, and simply just gonna put it right here for both sides, like this. And here is why he is called Giant Sickle. I don't know why he is called Giant Sickle, but it should be Giant Sickle. But here it is. Here it is compared to the kit. It is taller than the kit, and simply just gonna put it, just gonna sandwich it to its holding hands. Really simple, just like this, like that, and like this. And just gonna put it in this arm right here. Very simple. And even though it is a really big weapon, you can still hold it really well because the joints are really tight. You can hold it really in a straight position without dropping at all. So, and also it can be stored at the back like this. There's this part right here. Just simply gonna slide it in like this. Yeah. so he can carry all his weapons like this. And before I forgot, there's actually, you can choose whether if you want to attach this part or use this part for the stand like this. So you can do some aerial poses like that. Pretty simple. So yeah, that's all for the the accessories. And as for my final thoughts for this kit, it is definitely a really, so my final thoughts, all I can say is that with its price alone, and the quality of the kit and everything, it is definitely worth trying. If you wanted to try something that is completely different from your normal Gundam model kit, then this is 100% totally recommendable to everyone. The Aside from the price, the quality, it is a really solid. There are some minor flaws, especially the skirting that sometimes pop off, but it's not that big of not really that big of it. It can still do some poses and all, and need some, for example, right back, right in its arm right here and the hips. You're just gonna need some glue like that. So not that big of a problem. So yeah, that's all I have to say. It is completely recommendable to everyone. Just be careful of there's so many sharp parts in this kit. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just reached 100 subscribers, so thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Made me really motivated in making this. It just really started as, just a casual thing for me, and then yeah, thank you guys for the support. All I can say is that I'm really overwhelmed for your support. Continue supporting, and for those of you who are still not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm making this too long, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and leave a comment, and see you all in the next video. Peace out. Ciao.